It's Transformers 96 here with another video review. This time we have from the Transformers Combiner Wars series Blastoff. So he's one of the Combaticons that forms Bruticus. Very excited to have him. He's not one of my favorites character-wise from the Combaticons. However, I do like him and I am excited to build Bruticus. Love the back of the package here. All the blueprints of characters. Really do love that. However, when this is an unopened figure, the background is actually a comic with artwork of Blastoff on it, which I really do have to say I do like that a lot. I like the comics with those artwork, which is very nice. So on the back you get a picture of the figure in both modes, as well as blueprints of Bruticus and the figures that you'll need to build him. So let's go over Blastoff here. As you can see, he is a fighter jet. Looking quite nice. I prefer Transformers that transform into cars, vehicles, instead of planes. I just think with planes, from the top they look nice, but from the bottom they do kind of bulk up and don't look the best. I think that this one does look quite nice, though. Again, from the top it does look excellent. The panels are very nice. I do like the way that his wings curve out and then kind of shoot down. It makes him look like he's going really fast. I do like that quite a bit. There is, a decent amount of kibble here hanging off that you can see from the top, and from the bottom it looks alright. There's really nothing too extreme in your face that's like a transformer there, but from the side he's got a very fat type of torso there, which obviously isn't accurate for a plane. So he's a fine jet. He does what he needs to do, but it definitely, I've seen it done better with Transformers, but I do definitely like this, especially since this figure has to, or this character has to transform into 4 different things. So they've done a good job with what they had. The coloring's pretty nice. It's got kind of like a light brown with a really light purplish pink for the cockpit there, the windows, and then a really good purple there. The purple on the wings does seem to come off a bit more bluish on camera. However, in person it's more of a really classic Decepticon purple. So I do like that a lot. Love the way that Decepticon symbols are painted. Really crisp, really bright, and the silver just really pops. Very nice indeed. And at the bottom you do have another Decepticon symbol as well. Alright, so quick comparison with the other flight character in the series, which is Vortex. As you can see, he does look quite nice. He's a bit shorter in length than Vortex, however he is bulkier as a jet. Let's get to transformation. Obviously just flip up the landing gear. You can unplug his arms, flip up his wings. Alright, then where am I going to start? I guess I can pull up the cockpit here, as well as, and also when he's in his jet mode, if you want, you can kind of, I found that putting up those two kind of wings, that does kind of look cool too, so you can kind of mess around with what type of formation you like on the wings there. Alright. With the arms, you want to rotate them up. They're on a bit of a tight hinge, so you kind of just want to go, kind of pull it from 2 different angles there to get it to actually hinge up. There we go. And get it to go parallel to his body. Same thing on the other side. There we go. I was worried that was going to pop off. Glad it did not. Swivel the head around, as you can see. And then the legs, they all have the same type of joint. You can flip up this little tail flap there. But the Combaticons here, they all have the same type of joint where the legs kind of extend, which I think is a pretty neat function. As you can see, you can hinge them out, and they did kind of unpeg themselves. However, you can have them pegged in and still rotate down this piece. But once you have them split, you can take, as you can see, the legs are compacted like that, and you can just extend them out. And then there's a hinge that is sticking out on this side, which will peg into that piece, so it'll kind of lock it in place once you lock the legs together, which is quite neat. Sometimes it can be hard to line up both of the little hinges that it has to plug into. There we go. Get a nice little pop there. It's in place. And then the back piece here just rotates down, swings up, and kind of just pegs into that piece right there. And there you have Blastoff in his robot mode. You can do different things with his wings. You can keep them folded back like this, or you can have them spread out. It's kind of whatever you prefer. Let's see what It looks like it has them folded back on there. It's I kind of like the with the wings out. I think it does kind of look cool. However, it makes it look more like he's got a jet on his back. So that's not great. However, I think it kind of gives it a neat flair with the wings out in his robot mode. But overall, I like his robot mode a lot. It's very slick. It has a bit of an animated look to it, more so than the others in this series. But I kind of like that. You know, it does make him look a bit different, but it does look pretty cool still. I like the head. Some rounded pieces on there, and he does have that very light purple for the eyes, just like he has on the cockpit windows. And then, of course, his torso has a lot of purple on it. Again, my camera seems to be picking up as bluish, but in person, it's very much a Decepticon purple, very classic color, and do like it a lot. Do like the vents on the knees. I think that looks neat, and obviously you can see it on his chest as well. Nice big Decepticon symbol, very loud and proud about being a Decepticon there. Really do like that. And then the arms are very slick. He has a lot of kind of rounded off pieces to him, which I think gives him that animated type of look as compared to a more detailed and more just like sharp versions with Swindle and Brawl, you know, which I'll compare him to. As you can see, Swindle and Brawl. So yeah, as you can see, I don't know if it's if you guys are seeing it too, but he has more of a cleaner, slicker look, which gives him more of an animated look. It's not a bad thing. It does mean that he doesn't fit in perfectly with them, I have to say, but I still think it looks quite good, and I do like the style of it. So I am pretty happy about that. And then he does come with a weapon. I've left it on my desk though, so give me a second to get that. Alright, so he comes with this gun. As you can see, it looks quite nice. Pretty standard little Decepticon gun there. You can hold it very nicely, and you can obviously have him hold it in a bit more, so it can be like holding it with two hands, which I think does look pretty cool. Really do like that a lot. And obviously these all come with that one standard gun that can transform into a hand or foot, which is mainly for Bruticus, which is why I'm not really discussing it in these reviews, and I'm basically just going to save that for the Bruticus review. But overall, I really do like this weapon a lot. I think it looks quite good, and it is hollowed out a bit more on one side, which is annoying. The other side is a bit more complete, which is nice, but definitely nothing too bad. But overall, I do like this figure. I think the Blastoff is the better of the flying characters here. I like him better than Vortex. However, I do like the ground vehicles a bit more, with Brawl and Swindle being my favorite so far. So overall, really nice figure. I do like it a lot. Has a bit of an animated quality to it, which I think is quite cool, even though it doesn't seem to fit in as perfectly with the other figures because of that animated quality. But I do like the colors on him a lot. The purple really pops. Love that big Decepticon symbol right on his chest, and just overall good figure. So there you go. His his arm and leg mode I will be showing in the review of Bruticus. Let me know what you guys think of this figure, and thanks so much for watching.